Welcome to Futex. How terrifying is Pluto? Why was it included in the list of the 9 planets in the solar system? Pluto was discovered by Clyde Tombaugh in 1930 and for many years was considered one of the 9 planets in the solar system. Among the planets that revolve around the Sun, Pluto ranks 9th in position and 10th in mass. In 1992, the discovery of some celestial bodies in the Kuiper Belt with masses similar to Pluto challenged its planetary status. This situation has been exacerbated over time. With the continuous advancement of astronomical technology after 2000, astronomers have successively discovered more new celestial bodies in the Kuiper Belt, some of which have a larger mass than Pluto. The most disruptive discovery was Eris. Data released by NASA showed that the diameter of Eris, a dwarf planet, was smaller than previously estimated by astronomers, at 1,445 miles, 2,326 kilometers, while Pluto was 1,473 miles, 2,371 kilometers. Pluto has 3 moons. However, in terms of mass, Eris is much larger than Pluto, at least nearly 30% larger in mass. Therefore, in 2006, the International Astronomical Union redefined the nature of Pluto, considering it a dwarf planet rather than a planet. Which means that Pluto was removed from the list of the 9 planets in the solar system. Pluto was removed from the list of 9 planets because its mass was miscalculated. And it was mistakenly considered one of the 9 planets. In fact, Pluto's mass is only 1/6 that of the Moon. Many people may not know how terrifying Pluto is. This is a planet named after the god of death, and its surface is dead quiet. Since Pluto is very far from the Sun, at a distance of 4.4 billion kilometers. The lowest temperature on Pluto reaches -238 degrees Celsius, making it a true icy planet. The orbit of Pluto is very long and mysterious. Scientists used to think that Pluto was a planet beyond the orbit of Neptune, but through observation, they discovered that Pluto has a very unique orbit, and during certain periods, Pluto may be inside the orbit of Neptune. On January 21, 1979, Pluto was closer to the Sun than Neptune, due to the deviation of its orbit and the large angle of inclination facing the ground compared to other planets. Pluto can exhibit brilliant phenomena and also revolves around the Sun. Humans have observed Pluto's retrograde state many times, but since its discovery, it has only completed 1/3 of its rotation, so its movement is very slow. This leads to a large orbital period of 248 Earth years for one revolution. Additionally, Pluto's speed of movement is very slow, and it will only complete its first complete orbit since its discovery on March 23, 2178. In astrology, there is a magical belief that Pluto is an unpredictable planet. However, astronomers say that it is actually the easiest to predict. It appears once a year, every half a year. Furthermore, Pluto has also experienced a 120-year polar night phenomenon. It's like a person who has never seen sunlight from birth until death. How terrible is that? Pluto actually has a thin atmosphere, but its atmosphere is different from Earth's in that it is extremely thin, which means that there is no oxygen present in the atmosphere. Instead, it is composed of methane, carbon monoxide, and nitrogen, which turns into a solid at low temperatures. These factors indicate that Pluto is a very unique celestial body, which also makes it terrifying. These phenomena do not occur on any other planet in the solar system. It is not an exaggeration to say that Pluto is a unique planet. Since its discovery, astronomers have believed that it is a cold body covered in a lot of mechanical coverings, with a surface temperature of -238 degrees Celsius. However, later studies found that the volcanic activity on Pluto is not as simple as previously thought. Some astronomers observed volcanic activity on Pluto, which spewed out water instead of magma or lava. In other words, this is a fake volcano, and there may be an underground ocean beneath the surface of Pluto. However, some astronomers believe that this is not scientific, because it has been determined that the surface temperature of Pluto is -238 degrees Celsius, which means that liquid water cannot exist. The entire surface of Pluto looks like an ice ball. In this case, the scientific community is debating what is actually present beneath Pluto's surface. There are also a few astronomers who believe that there is life on Pluto. However, so far, this is only speculation and there is no concrete evidence. Just because life forms exist on Earth does not necessarily mean that the key components of life-forming chemical reactions are present on Pluto. Nonetheless, it points to a place where we can look for life. The most interesting and noteworthy discovery is the famous heart-shaped feature discovered in 2015. Scientists named that area the Tombaugh Regio, in honor of astronomer Clyde Tombaugh, who discovered Pluto almost 100 years ago in 1930. The Tombaugh Regio is located about 1,600 kilometers north of Pluto's equator. To put it in perspective, its width is roughly equivalent to that of Turkey. The reason why this heart of Pluto has received so much attention is simple: it is the brightest part of Pluto's surface. Currently, the largest dark spot on Pluto is located in the Cthulhu region to the west of the Talbot area. This narrow region stretches 3,000 kilometers along the equator and is about 1,000 kilometers wide. The Cthulhu region, with its unique shape, is also known as the Whale. Scientists believe that the Cthulhu region is one of the oldest parts of Pluto's surface, forming a sharp contrast with the very young Spokane Plateau in terms of geology. In fact, it is said that the main reason for the darkness in this area is the passage of time. Over billions of years, a special organic compound called thlins formed in the methane and nitrogen in the ultraviolet radiation and cosmic radiation. This complex compound covers the Cthulhu region thickly. The reason the color of this area is so dark is due to its detachment. By the way, if we humans seriously develop the solar system, detachment could potentially become a substitute for petroleum. All of these factors demonstrate the uniqueness of Pluto. Whether or not we can find life on this planet in the future remains to be explored. As exploration progresses, perhaps humans can unlock the mystery of life. However, Pluto is very far from the Sun, and it is very difficult for humans to explore or land on it. In addition, Pluto's surface temperature is too low for human probes to operate, let alone for humans to maintain a constant body temperature. All of these require technological breakthroughs. Well, that's it for this issue. For more popular science videos, remember to subscribe Futex. Thanks for watching.